Are you ready for this? Are you really ready for this? Okay.
Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do anything better than you.
You know.
Better than you. Better than you.
You know.
Better than you. Better than you.
Hey guys, it's me, Lauren. Today I'm going to be doing a video on freshman advice. So basically I'm going to my sophomore year and I wanted to do something that had related to school because school is about to start back up, whether you want to admit it or not. So some of this stuff is stuff that I learned while I was a freshman and stuff that I observed other people going through or other people talk to me about going through. But yeah, so I can obviously talk very well, guys. No, but I split this video up into 4 different groups. So schoolwork, sports, drama, and dating. So yeah, let's get started. On your first day of school, don't be afraid to ask teachers or other people where to go. Like, I don't even know where to go for my classes or who any of my teachers are, and I'm a sophomore now. So don't be afraid to ask questions on the first day on where to go. And also, don't be shy. Try not to be shy. I understand it's hard if you're really shy all the time, like me. I don't really talk at all at school. I literally probably only spoke 100 words the entire year. That's probably it. But yeah, don't be shy and try to make friends in your classes. So the first category, which is schoolwork / tips for studying and stuff like that. So it's so basic, but like, don't get behind in schoolwork because it'll all like come back to bite you in the butt if you get behind. Like, make sure you turn stuff in on time, or at least within a day or two of when it was supposed to be due, because if not, you're probably gonna forget about it and then procrastinate and put it off even more, and then that'll mean more points off on the assignment, or they might not even accept it at all. And so you don't want that. You want your grades to be good because it's your first year in high school, and if you want to go to college, not everybody does. Not everybody's planning to do that at all. Some people might want to go but decide not to go. But like, if you're not sure if you want to go or not at this moment, or if you really want to go, you need to make sure your 9th grade grades are good, or at least okay. Another thing is being a teacher's pet. Everyone like makes fun of teachers' pets, say, oh my gosh, they're such a suck up and all this other stuff, but in the long run it'll help, because then you'll be able to go back to those teachers and ask for help if you forget something in your later years of high school, especially if you're about to take your SATs or something similar to that. You can go back to that teacher if you have a great bond with them, and they'll be willing to help you. Another thing, I had the most trouble with this one because I guess I'm a little bit shy or something at school, but I just did not like asking questions because I felt like it made me look dumb, or it made me kind of feel dumb that I didn't understand something and other people seemed to get it. But it's really important that you ask questions, because that's what's going to help you pass the test, or that's what's going to help you pass your finals or something like that. So ask a lot of questions. It took me a while to get used to that. It took me literally, I didn't start asking questions until like the last few months of school. So don't feel bad if you're really shy. And like, maybe you can even ask your friend to ask you a question for you. So that's another good thing. Make friends at school or in your classes, even if you don't have anyone that you're like really, you don't need to hang out with them outside of class, but you can still be friends with them and talk to them so they can help you with your schoolwork, or you guys can help each other and learn together. That's what helped me in my math classes, especially Algebra 2. If you're taking like a higher math class, make sure you really study for that stuff, because as the year went on, my grade went lower. I mean, I still got an A, but it's like, it's really hard to bring your grade back up after you, especially when it's the last few weeks of the semester or quarter. If you need to make sure you stay on top of your grades just throughout the entire semester or quarter, because if you wait until the last week or the last few weeks, you're not going to really be able to get your grade to where you want it to be. Like, if you have a C, which isn't too horrible, if you have a C by close to the end of the quarter, you're probably only going to be able to get it up to a B unless you have 30 different assignments to turn in. But yeah, you might make sure you stay on top of your grades and you check constantly with your teachers or online if you're able to do that, what grade you have, and Like, I know, I understand you have a life outside of school and all this other stuff, but it's okay to be on top of your work. And if people think you're a nerd or you're too obsessed with school or something like that, it honestly doesn't matter, because in the long run, when you have all A's or all A's and B's and they have C's and D's, it separates the two of you. So, well, what they gonna say now? Oh, that's another thing. I don't care how comfortable you are with your teacher or how cool you think you are. Being disrespectful to the teacher is never, it's just not, like, it's not okay at all. Don't do it. It's really annoying when students are disrespectful to the teacher when all they're trying to do is their job. So don't do it. I mean, you can do it. Okay, for studying tips. One thing that helped me a lot was writing everything down, just like all your assignments and stuff. Just write it down so you can remember when the due date is, how long you have to finish it, what you should focus on first, especially if it's homework or project or something. What's more important to work on first. Also, when writing essays, even though the teacher's format for writing it may not be the way you want to write it, it's best to follow their format, because they're going to grade it by their format more than how well you write, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, that's what I found out. What else? For math, I found like using Khan Academy or just searching up different equations to practice with help a lot. And science, there was really nothing I could do to study except use Quizlet, which is really kind of annoying, because like, especially if it's, I mean, if it's memorizing science stuff, that's cool, but if it's like things that you need to do, like physically do, it's really hard to practice that at home. So make sure you pay attention during class. Yes, pay attention during class. Don't get distracted. You might have friends in your class, you might have your best friend in your class, y'all might sit next to each other, but that don't mean y'all talk the entire class, because that's gonna, I mean, talk all you want, but when you end up failing that class, you can't complain. Next is sports and gym class. So basically, for gym class, make sure when you get your locker and everything, if you have gym lockers, I'm pretty sure most high schoolers do, but make sure you have everything you need for hygiene, deodorant, any extra. Make sure you change your clothes after gym class. It's a requirement where I go, but I don't know if it's a requirement everywhere, but you're going to want to change your clothes, especially if you have gym earlier in the day. Nobody wants to smell your sweat or your disgusting body odors at all. Nobody wants to smell it. I'm sorry to break it to you. No, but make sure you change your clothes, because your gym clothes, you get all sweaty and nasty and stuff. Even if you don't participate, if you're outside, you're still going to get hot and sweaty. And another thing with gym, it's not that hard to participate. Like, I understand not everyone's comfortable with being in gym. I hate gym. I honestly hate gym. But it's like, it's better to participate and actually try to have fun than be mad the entire class and be disrespectful to your teacher when they're just doing their job. So, yeah. Sports. So make sure you're able to balance everything. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, but you also want to do a sport. Like, it's kind of important that you participate in high school. It doesn't actually have to be a sport. It could be like a club, like math club. I did that in middle school, but you could do like math club or art club, or there's so many different clubs you could join in high school, so you can do any of those. And what else was I gonna say? Make sure you schedule everything correctly. Like, with me, it was really hard doing dance, gymnastics, and trying to get my homework done on time, and like balancing everything. So make sure you're able to balance everything, and be prepared to like be stressed, because school is just stressful in general. It's just really stressful in general. Like, I've cried multiple times because of school. That's horrible. Okay, for drama and like peer pressure and stuff like that. So basically, just stay out of drama. I mean, I honestly am so tired of seeing the same two people fighting every week. You don't need to fight over every single thing. And especially, I don't understand if You should not be fighting over a guy, and guys should not be fighting over a girl. They don't care about you that much. And even if y'all do fight and you win the boy and all this stuff, y'all gonna break up before next year, trust and believe. Y'all gonna break up before high school ends. Your relationship is not gonna be forever unless you're really, really lucky. But why are you fighting over someone? If someone really liked you, you wouldn't have to fight over them. You really wouldn't. Point blank period. Also another thing, if people try to start drama with you, just ignore it. They're honestly just trying to get attention, and it's...
Or they're jealous.
They're just trying to get attention, or they're jealous or something. You have something they want. There's no point in starting drama. There's no point in being in drama. You should focus on yourself, and that's all that matters. You need to watch who you hang out with, because you can't trust everybody. Like, you telling them all your deepest secrets, and they're gonna go back and tell that person who you were talking about, or they're gonna go and tell so-and-so that you did this and this and this. You can't trust everybody with your secrets at all. You gotta have your own back. It's like, at the end of the day, some of your friends aren't gonna be there through thick and thin. Like, there might be something small that happens that turns an there might be something small that happens between you and your friends that escalates and you guys stop being friends. It's easy as that. So, like, you have to be able to have your own back and be able to take care of yourself. And you're not always going to be able to get along with everybody, so you don't have to try to get along with everybody. It's like, some people you can get along with, some people you don't. That's just how life is. You can't get along with everybody. You can't please everybody. Don't try to please everybody. Lord, please. Be yourself. Like, don't change anything about yourself to fit in with the group. Just like I said before, smoking and drinking and all that stuff does not make you cool. Acting like you're depressed or you have a mental illness does not make you cool. It doesn't make you any more cool than just being yourself. You don't have to lie about everything you do. Getting attention and wanting attention and saying you're pregnant or something like that, that doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you cute. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make anybody want to be more of a better friend to you than they were before. It doesn't make anyone want to hang out with you, especially if they know you're lying and you're just seeking attention. So just be yourself. Like, you don't have to you don't have to dress like everybody else. You don't have to be like everybody else. Just be yourself, please. Because I'd rather hang out with someone who's 100% real than 100% fake at the end of the day. She just hurt her toe. I don't know. What are you doing?
I cracked my knuckles on my toe.
See, be yourself, guys, even if you're that weird. I don't know if it really relates, but if you don't think you should be doing something, don't do it. It is okay to say no. It is okay to say no. About like parties and stuff, I didn't go to any parties, so I don't really have anything to say about this. Just be safe. Don't do anything you're not comfortable with doing. If it doesn't feel safe at the party or the place you're going to hang out, just get out. It's honestly, like, don't put yourself in danger just to hang out with other people or to hang out with people. About dating, see, I don't really have much to say about this either because I haven't dated anyone. I'm just gonna say basic things everyone should know about relationships and stuff. And especially in high school and stuff like that, but your entire life shouldn't be based on them. You need to, your school is still important, even if you have a boyfriend, if you have friends and all this stuff. Don't send nudes. Why? You don't know if you're still gonna be with them in a month, in a week, in a year. So don't do it. Like, especially in high school, most high school relationships don't last that long. And if you do send nudes, you don't know if you can 100% trust them, because just know there's a 70% chance that they're probably gonna end up getting somewhere else. Also, consent. No means no, yes means yes, but it's also like, you shouldn't be doing grown-up things if you're not grown. End of story. Also, most relationships are not forever, and getting over breakups. If you're getting into a relationship, be prepared and be able to handle a breakup. You should be able to handle rejection too if you're asking somebody out on a date. Okay, that is the end of my video. I'm sorry in a few parts I got a little boring or serious or whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to be uploading more regularly. And Chloe's still in my shot. I told her to get out of my shot, but she's still in my shot. So, yeah. Subscribe, like, comment.
We're doing another video today.
They don't need to know that.
Okay.
Don't watch it when they upload. Subscribe, guys.
Alright, I'll tell you what it is.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
No, that's my job.
Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who ain't